Hello friends. Today we are going to learn about divisibility tests. How a number can be easily divided by another number. Here, the first one is divisible by 2. If a number ends with 0 or even number, then it is divisible by 2. That is remainder after divisibility is 0. For example, 12, 86, 472, 520. Now, next one is divisible by 3. If the sum of digits of a given number is divisible by 3, then that whole number is divisible by 3. For example, the sum of digits of 1233 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3, that means 1233 is also divisible by 3. Now, next one is divisible by 4. If a number ends with 2 or more zeros at end of the number is divisible by 4. And if a number is having last 2 digits is divisible by 4, then that whole number is divisible 4. For example, 4300 is divisible by 4, since it is end with 2 zeros. And 612 is also divisible by 4, because 612 last 2 digits is 12, which is divisible by 4. So 612 is also divisible 4. Now, the next one is divisible 5. If a number ends with 0 or 5, then that whole number is divisible by 5. For example, 60 divisible by 5 and 125 also divisible by 5. Next topic is divisible by 6. If a given number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then that number will also divisible by 6. For example, 720 is divisible by 2 and 3, so it is also divisible by 6. Next topic is divisible by 7. The difference between twice of a digit in unit place and the number formed by other digits is either 0 or multiple of 7. Then that number is divisible by 7. For example, 658. Twice of unit digit, that is 8 multiplied by 2 is equal to 16. Then we need to subtract these 16 from rest of digits. That is 16 is subtracted from 65, which is equal to 49. So, 49 is divisible by 7. That means, 658 is also divisible by 7. Now the next divisible number is 8. If a number which lasts 3 digits is divisible by 8, then that number is also divisible by 8. Or a number which ends with 3 or more zeros, then that number also divisible by 8. For example, 52,256 which ends with 256, which is divisible by 8, so the number 52256 is also divisible by 8. Same way, 4362000 is also divisible by 8, since last 3 digits are all zeros. Now, the next one is divisible by 9. The sum of digits present in a given number is divisible by 9. Then that given number is also divisible by 9. For example, 936819 number is having sum of digits is 9 plus 3 plus 6 plus 8 plus 1 plus 9 is equal to 36. Here, 36 is divisible by 9, then that given number is also divisible by 9. Now, the next one is divisible by 10. If a given number ends with 0, then that given number is divisible by 10. For example, 150, 650, 730 etc. All these numbers are divisible by 10, since these numbers ends with 0. Now, the next divisible number is 11. The sum of digits of odd and even places are equal or their difference is 11. Then that given number is divisible by 11. For example, 286543, here sum of odd places is 2 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3 is equal to 15. And sum of even places is 8 plus 5 plus 2i is equal to 15. So sum of even and odd places is same, then that given number is divisible by 11. Second example, 217382, here sum of odd places 2 plus 7 plus 8 is equal to 17. And sum of even places 1 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 6. And the difference between odd and even places is 11. So given number also divisible by 11. Now, the next divisibility is 12. A number is divisible by 4 and 3. Then that whole number is also divisible by 12. For example, 2244, which is divisible by 4 and 3, so the given number is also divisible by 12. Now, the next divisibility is 14. A number is divisible by 7 and 2. Then that whole number is also divisible by 14. For example, 1232, which is divisible by 7 and 2, so the given number is also divisible by 14. Now, the next one divisible by 15. A number which is divisible by 5 and 3. Then that given number is also divisible by 15. For example, 1275, which is divisible by 5 and 3. So that given number is divisible by 15. Now, the next one divisible by 16. A number which ends with last 4 digits is divisible by 16. Then that given number is also divisible by 16. For example, 126,304, which ends with 6304, is divisible by 16. So that given number is divisible by 16. Now, the next one divisible by 18. Given number must be an even number and it is divisible by 9. Then that given number is also divisible by 18. For example, 936198 is an even number and divisible by 9. So then given number is also divisible by 18. Now, the next one is divisible by 25. The given number ends with last 2 digits is either zeros or multiple of 25. Then that given number is divisible by 25. For example, 5000 or 1275 are divisible by 25. Now, the next one is divisible by 125. The given number ends with last 3 digits are divisible by 125. Then that given number is divisible by 125. For example, 630125 has last 3 digits is 125, which is divisible by 125. So given number also divisible by 125. That's it for today, but don't worry, we'll be back soon. See you next time for more fun. Until then, please subscribe, like and share. Love you, bye bye.